Dom Legend says to Fool. Legendary Tribal with the uncommon? That might be neat. Not Simic, says Throwmocking. So this is in the sub chat. So if anybody has suggestions, I'm gonna make sure everybody knows. And here we're back building 3DH deck. Probably should have put A in there. I think the puppies. Hold on just 1 second. Are you trying to get that? Come on. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Alright, he's in there. Arvad the Cursed. That's a good one. We could do Arvad the Cursed. Do Black White Legendary Knight Tribal. Language, Seth. Hey, Mino again. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. That could be a good one. Yeah, I think Arvad the Cursed could be good. I'll go with that. That's how you spell it, right? Arvad. No comma, okay. Arvad the Cursed. Curses. How much are we looking at? Oh, it's not going to be on this, so we actually have to go to GoBots. Do I have access to the new one? I don't remember. Arvad is 0.0, it's 0.01, so that's fine. Okay, so Arvad the Cursed, it sounds good. We'll go with that. Black White Tribal. So we'll go over here. It's actually like Black White Legendary Knight Tribal. So let's go White, Black, Commander, Knight. Actually, Knight. It's probably going to be way too many of them. Yeah, way too many of them. Let's do Black White Legendary Knight first and see what we get. It's probably not very many. 12. Wonder how many of these are actually in budget. Legendary Knight Tribal. Legendary Tribal or Knight Tribal. Well, we can do a little bit of both. We can definitely look, because there's not that many, so we can look and see how much each of these costs. So we got Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. We'll see how much that is. So that's another Black White Human. Human Knight. That's 0.01 as well, so we can do that pretty easily there. Ariel, Knight of Windgrace. Balan, I don't know if that one's gonna work. It might, because it's probably won't, because it's in the chests now. Yeah, it's 1.4 now. Danitha is, yeah, that's within budget. Danitha, Capsheen, Paragon. So we can put that there. Elenda the Dusk Rose is a Vampire Knight. That, I mean, it's a knight, so. Elenda the Dusk Rose. How much are you now? 2.2. Oof. Where is that getting used? Is that just that popular in Commander? Haken. Storm called Scourge. Zombie Knight. 1.02. Probably not worth it. Ishin Shade. That's probably super cheap. Yeah, 0.0002. Josu Vess. Oh man, I like some Josu Vess. Budget. Josu Vess and Quende. A lot of them are from Dominaria, which makes sense. But they're not going to be on the thing. Sidar Jabari. Yep, that one's definitely in. Oh, excuse me. Tivadar of Thorn. First strike protection from red. Human Lord. That one got errated, apparently. Oops. Did I not? Oop. Must have accidentally clicked it instead of copying. Come on. Okay, well anyway. Tivadar of Thorn and Vona. Butcher of Magan, too much. Thought so. Vona's too much. Yeah, I was just looking at the legendary knights to start off, and then we'll take off legendaries and just go with knights. Because there wasn't very many, you know, so it's just kind of why not see what we got. Man, we got like a decent amount already. Can we call it the Gotham Knights, please? We can, if you would like. Chivalrous path we're taking. If we're doing just knights, Ariel is the better. Yeah, if we're doing just knights, I guess. Hey, Beansai. So we can do Ariel if we want, or we can just look at legendary black-white creatures and go Arvad. So we have 162 knights to choose from, but we've already there were 12 total, including Arvad and Ariel for black-white legendary knights. Yeah, I think Ariel is probably better. But what if we do black-white legendary? $327. We'll probably be going back and looking at quite a few of these, because there are probably still some like Eiley, but all right, well, I am gonna put it to a vote in the sub-only channel. So we're gonna make a straw poll. Should we go with Arvad Ariel? Create, share, copy, oops, paste into there. So If you're on a subs only channel, make sure to go in there and check it out. We'll go with whatever we get after a minute or so. Because we got Night Tribal, which is going to be pretty okay. We can probably get more of the cards that make knights, because there's a few of those sorceries and instants too that make knights, and especially in Dominaria. Hero Bladehold. Yeah, there's some good stuff. So 7 votes. Arvad is winning currently. Dominaria Saga. That makes knights. That's also a good one. And if you hadn't seen it before, I talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but GoatBots has officially got a section for 3DH. It's got, these are going to take effect tomorrow, technically. If anybody that's playing tonight wants to throw some Dominaria cards or has already thrown Dominaria cards into their 3DH decks, I don't mind. Just try and use the prices under latest version here. I don't mind too much. Technically not going to be legal until tomorrow. Tomorrow the new sheet will go live, and that will be what we're using for the season. But since we're going to start with a Dominaria Legend here tonight, I don't mind if somebody else wants to use their Dominaria cards tonight. So we got that. This has a list of all the new legal cards that have fallen below the 3 ticks threshold. And then a couple of the cards, and then all the cards that have gone over the 3 ticks threshold, which I believe has all of the which ones were they that we were talking about earlier? I don't know that they got knocked out, but they're definitely way too high now. There's like a cycle from whatever, the 2018 Commanders Precons, or 2017 rather. Kindreds, yes, thank you, Beanside. Yeah, there was too much. They just jumped up too much, so. But yeah, thank you all for sticking with the format. Thank you to GoatBots for doing that, and thank you to Seth for working with GoatBots to get that all done. Alright. What are we going with? Alright, looks like Arvad it is. So we're going to dump knights. We're going to go legendaries. Legendary creature. Black-white commander. Catsy Red, my cards came in the mail just now. Congrats. I'm super excited for you. I really like getting new cards in the mail. It's super fun. Alright, so we got some stuff. This was going to be your Brawl deck, the Arvad the Cursed. Alright, so we got Ariel. So there's some of these we might not need. But they're all legendary, so might as well. Got your F&M Foil Promo News Constrictor. Awesome. That one is pretty sweet looking. Anafenza seems pretty fun. Achroma, I don't know. Actually, let's do this way. Should at least give us a rough value. Less than 2, so that should cut out a few things. Might even want less than 1, actually. Let's go less than 1. Alright, so looks like a lot of that's still the same. So, alright, let's 166 cards. Ugh. Okay, I think a Chroma would be fun. but I don't think she's practical. Yeah, EDH rank sort them is probably better. Arvad the Cursed. And then we can do advanced filters. Right? Isn't this how it is? Or no, it's here. We can rank sorted by EDH rec rank. There we go. Cool. That's probably better. So let's cut out a chroma because she's really expensive, but it'd be very cool. So Sidisi is very good. Undead Vizier. I don't know that I want Shieldred. I've been kind of cooling off on Shieldred in Commander in general. She either just soaks up a removal spell, or like she rarely gets around the table, but we'll still try it. Yeah, everybody thinks it like needs to be in all black decks, but it's just like I'm gonna put it in here, but I have been very like, okay, she just dies immediately, like somebody takes her out. So Talpa's going in there. Razaketh is pretty high up on my list. Yeah, we'll put Razaketh in there just in case. Abby? Abby's good. I haven't played with Westvale Abbey in a while. I'm gonna put that over here. Erebos is good. I think we want that. Razaketh is too much of the budget. How much is it right now? This is the old one, 0.14. This is the current sheet. So I don't know if I have the new sheet. Yeah, Henny. Undying Partisan. Got Josuves in there, Tanitha in there. Baird is pretty good. Yeah. Steward of Argiv. Whisper, I don't think we wanted in there. Hey, Shadow. Thalia, do we really want Thalia? Yeah, this Thalia we might actually want. I don't know if it's... How much is it? Thalia... Heretic Cathar. 0.26 is quite a bit. We are building Arvad the Cursed. So we're going to build like black-white legendaries. The mods have a link on Discord. Oh, do we have the new one on Discord? Uh-oh, I'm going to cut away for just a second. So we got Sheet Tomorrow, new season, goatbots.com/3dh, new preseason rule. Not sure what the new preseason rule is. I did not see that beforehand, I'm sorry. People have to price decks and deal with changing prices. Okay, cool. So that's good. So let me get this new sheet here. Cool. I think I got it. Alright, so this is the new sheet. Type commander here. Okay, cool. That's neat. So we'll get to show off the new sheet too. So this is going live tomorrow. Oh, I have to copy. Oops. Make a copy. Season 1 3DH deck builder. So that's the locked version. Alright, so Arvad the Cursed goes in there and it shows up as 0.01. And so the card count, the current deck cost, and the budget remaining all pop up. Cool. Sneaky peeks. Cut the tape. Goes live tomorrow, right? So we're going to use it today. Am I not supposed to use it now? Just letting everybody get a oh, okay. Just kidding. Good. I think I accidentally saved it to my wife's drive. Oops. That's unfortunate. So she's just gonna have a random 3DH deck builder. All right, so let's see what we look like now. We're gonna close that out. Pop this over here. See what we're looking at. Oh man. We probably take this guy out. Card not found. I probably spelled it wrong. BAIRD, comma STE. Yeah. Steward of Argiv. Cool. Yeheni is 0.39. Erebos is 0.43. 0.59. Razaketh is 0.42. Yeah, so these are getting pretty expensive already. Like the new sheet, we've only got $1 left. Yeah, ouch. Those are probably getting taken out. All three of those. So this is what we got now. We'll take out everything below that just to have something, and we'll sort. All right, so cool. Let's keep going with that. Let's say Whisper. Whisper is 0.01. Heliod is pretty good. Heliod. 0.23, a little rich. Odric. Lunarch Marshall. Heliod's a little expensive. Kambal is definitely like an include if we have the space for it budget-wise. 0.02, good. Did not think it had risen. So, gotta throw one Yargle in there for memes. Yeah, so we got Gonti. Because Gonti, yeah, 0.39. Alright, wanted to check. Probably too expensive. Marvin Fane, I don't think I want. Kukushko is probably gonna go in. Kusho, the Evening Star, 0.09. SRAM, I don't think goes in. How much is SRAM? Edificer. 0.65. Yeah, I just don't think it goes in. I don't think we're going to have a lot of auras, equipments, and vehicles, honestly. Ob Nixilis Unshackled. Okay, alright. Alright. Drana is definitely super going in there. .09, yeah. Kozlik. Whew. Probably not going to play that. Slow down? What? Why am I slowing down? Oh, okay. Slow down, Seth. Alright. Bruna and Gisela both legal? Probably. Are we going to meld? Can we meld? Can we meld? I think one of them is very expensive. Okay, Torgar. .02, yeah, going in there. Iely Eternal Pilgrim is definitely a good one. Ketra. Well, we have to get the other half of the meld too, so I gotta figure out where that's at. Yes, Thalia's Lancers is the tutor for legendary. We're gonna grab that when we have a chance. Right, Thalia's Lancers .02, good. Bantu, yes. What's the other half of the Angel of Bruna, Gisela, something or other? Melds with Gisela the Broken Blade. .31. Why'd that highlight? Huh. That's new. Seth, can you tell us why that highlighted? Cards $1 to $2 are in yellow and red. Oh, cool. No, it's not over budget. It's just pointing out that, hey, this is over 1 ticks, so it might be too much for you. That's actually very cool. That's a very cool feature. Thanks for that, Seth. So that makes me think that we might not be able to play Bruna Gisela. That's just going to be a bit too much. 1.31 is pretty high. So I think we take those out, unfortunately. So let's see. Oketra. Make warrior tokens. Probably 0.37 is a little much. Drana seems sweet. Card not found. Too expensive. Or maybe I spelled it wrong. Calastria. Yeah, I think I spelled it Calestria or something. .01. Okay, yeah, I spelled it wrong. Tashar, I'm not quite sure on. Because I'm not sure how much we're going to have that's 3 or less total. Might be worth it, because we're like a lot of our stuff is going to be legendary, so. Out, please. I guess we'll just have to see where the curve is. Bantu. Glorified. Yeah, might just be too much. Oh, I had a comma in there. 0.46 is still probably too much. I like to keep it 0.2 something and less. So Traxos, Scourge of Krog. Whenever you cast a historic spell, untap it. Anafenza. Seth is mad spirit. .21's a little much, but Teysa is real up there. Macias, I'm not sure on. Case Lunark is pretty good. Might be too much. .09. Abzan Anafenza is good. Oh, that's the one you don't like. I'm sorry.
Pizza.
Okay, thank you. All right, I am going on a very, very short break because my food is finally ready. So I will be back. You can talk to the chair for just a couple of minutes. Chair stream. Oh man, did the chair treat you guys all right? I hope so. I'm really worried about how mouthy chair is. All right, so Thalia, Guardian of Thraben is kind of okay. Thraben. Skittles is probably too much, right? .58, yeah, probably too high. Thalia is probably way too high too. Actually, this is all 1 or less, so, or it's supposed to be. Probably spelled it wrong. Oh, Thalia's Guardian of Thraben. .08, okay, .08. Do I need to update the prices? Yeah, Obsidat looks awesome here. You're not wrong. Let's see. Yosei the Morning Star. That's okay. Jazal Goldmane could be pretty good. Jera with Eyes Open is not great because we're just not going to have Planeswalkers. Obsidat Ghost Council, I think, is really good here. Ghost Dad, 0.17. Yeah, we're at 30 creatures right now. Do I look like I care? Yeah, I think it's just going to be legendary nonsense, right? Legendary creature nonsense. So what else do we want? Do we want Evra? I don't know. Michiko Kanda Truth Seeker does seem pretty good. Shoryu's familiar? Yeah. Shoryu's familiar. Historic spells cost 1 less. Yeah. We'll definitely be getting into that stuff very soon. I think there's at least a couple other creatures that I want to consider. Ithonia the Cruel is good removal-ish. Just put Yargle in there for the memes, but... Kungming, Sleeping Dragon, that's one of the ones that I was thinking of. Yeah, that's one of the ones I was trying to remember. Ismaru was definitely one of the ones I was thinking of putting in there. Triad of Fates is pretty good. Is Ismaru too much? Or is it just not popular enough that it's just not showing up? Or did I pass it? Yeah, it's 2.01 on this sheet. So it's 1.19 here. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, it was too much. All right, so here now we're gonna go advanced search, black, white, commander, and look for anything that says legendary creatures. So there's, that's the one I was looking for, Day of Destiny. 0.02, and Kanda's Banner, 0.02. There was another one that I can't remember that says that legends, other like legends you control get +2/+2 or +1/+1. Akatsura, we should play one creature with horsemanship because we're chivalrous. Elbrus. Becomes Withengar Unbound. It's pretty... Alright. I mean, it is 7, but you know how often I get to cast this? Almost never. So we're going to try that one, just in case. We'll see how that works. Heroes Podium, I think that's the one. Heroes? Yeah. Podium, that's the one. That's the one. Oops. Broke everything. Heroes' Podium. 0.01. All right. I think we're just going to go to EDH rec for the rest of this. So I think we want Helm the Host. Blackblade Reforged seems pretty okay, because we get equips for 3 each time. I mean, it's something where we can test it out and see if it works. And if it doesn't, we'll just cut it later, you know. Urza's Ruinous Blast. Probably too much at this point. Oh, 0.04. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. I know that was a suggestion. From Seth. Gig says Hope of Gearper and Sword of the Chosen are also fun. Oh, right. Sword of the Chosen. That's, yeah. And Hope is... How much is Hope actually cost? It's a little expensive on here right now, so it might not be worth it. .39. Yeah, that's a little high with how close we are to our budget. We're like at about $1 left, and we've got 42 cards in the deck, so we got like space for about 20 more before lands. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth seems like it's going to be sweet in this deck. Here's Podium. Ravos Soul Tender is probably going to be too much because of because it's in chests. Yep. Drana, Thalia, Elishnorn. Elishnorn's too much. Gonti was too much. Gisela, Heliod. Iganjo Castle. That's like okay. Did we get Joyer's Familiar? We did not. Which one is it? Joyer's. Oh, okay, this one. I forgot about that card. Yeah. I remember you were talking about it earlier. Made your legendary stuff less. Definitely putting that in there. Oirzov Signet. Anguished Unmaking's good. Okay. Or Soft Signet. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering is kind of like 5 mana. I guess it is destroy target creature and reanimate. Living Death for sure. Swords. Thalia's Lancers we've got in there. Erebos. Or Athreos, rather. Probably too much. 1.38, yeah. A little too much. Bruna, Timna the Weaver too much, probably. Kithios, yeah. I mean, that's maybe. I don't know, because it turns into a Planeswalker, it might be too much. Or Kithion, rather. Hero of Akros. 2.297, wow. That shows you right there, the red. Hey, this is way too expensive. You probably don't want it. Karlov of the Ghost Council. Whenever you gain life, put 2+1/+1 counters on it. Remove 6 from it. Exile target creature. It's not a life gain deck, so I don't know how well that's going to work. Rip Okagachi, by the way. Yeah. There's definitely quite a few cards where we're like, it's probably just not even going to be something that's feasible anymore. Death and Taxes staple recently. It seems to be in every list I see, like 2 of them modern. The Karlov or the Okagachi, because I imagine Okagachi would be very difficult to cast in a Death and Taxes list. Obzdot, Ghost Council. Did we get that one? We got the... Or yeah, we got that one. I don't think we got the other one. Oh, Kithian. Okay, thank you, Kidam. Alright, well, we've got like a lot of creatures, so I think we're mainly okay with creatures. Linvala the Preserver sounds pretty fun. Okay, so... Path is probably too much because of modern, right? Teferi's too much because of... that Utter End is definitely... We probably want Return to Dust. Mortify. Is that too much? 0.01, okay. Settle's too expensive because it's standard right now. Standard staple. Merciless Eviction. Ancient Craving. Hey, this deck has black. You're not wrong. Vamp Tutor's going in there, yeah. Ingarrick's Wake could be good. Tragic Arrogance is okay. I don't know if I want Ancient Craving. Whip. This is another legendary thing. The Immortal Sun, another legendary thing. Too much. Mind Stone. Yeah, I don't know. Do we want something like I would rather have a Read the Bones. But we'll put both in. I put Mind Stone. Thran Temporal Gateway. Can cheat stuff out for 4. Let's try it, I guess. Right, 55 cards now. Hero's Blade. What's it just attached to whatever? Champion's Helm. That's the one. I had one of those. That's too many. I had one of those in my Kalia deck because Kalia gets targeted very quickly. Chroma's Memorial is probably too expensive. Spear. Honor Worn Shaku. Fall of the Thran. Yeah, Helm's a no-go. Sword of the Animist is... still okay. A Catcher's Monument. I feel like that's gone up a little bit, but it's still just an uncommon. Yeah, 0.01. Can make more tokens. Bantus. Don't need stuff like Chromatic Lantern, Greaves. Probably want Darksteel. Just in case. Greaves we want. Skull Clamp is the one I was thinking of when I said Greaves. Enchantments, Arena, Profane Procession, and Eldest Reborn. Eldest Reborn is good. I like that card. Arena's pretty high now, right? I think it's out because of the rotation. You kind of like Conqueror's Galleon. It's just a shame it's so slow going. Yeah. Yeah, the Conqueror's Foothold is really... Arena was never really in, it was like 2.9x. Okay. For some reason I thought Arena was way cheaper, but that might have just been me making Commander versus deck. Yeah, we'll put it in there just as a consideration. Probably end up making the cut. Profane Procession's just pretty good, right? It just becomes a rainbow land, technically. But lets you take their stuff and cast it. Yeah, I think we're pretty close to good. We have 65 cards, so if we go with this and then just cut a couple... Let's go over here, and that's 65 and 61 cents left, so we definitely have enough to do the lands. So I guess it's 64 cards. I won a Tatiova last night, politicked my way out of getting killed by Valdora, then reservoired him and triumphed the other person. Nice. Very cool. Alright. I mean, we can just cut, like, 2. Actually, yes, because it's... Forgot to grab Arvad. Never gonna call him that. So we gotta cut like 2-ish cards. Might be able to just get away with this depending on the... Depending on the curve. If it's low enough, we... Probably be okay without the extra couple lands. Alright, let's see what we got. Ooh, that is a lot of 4s. A lot of 4s. Ugh. That is rough. So we cut 2 4s out. You would cut Whisper? Yeah, I've been kind of... Yeah. Because I don't want to sack... Like, I can sack a couple of the tokens that get made, but it's not like a token deck. And there's not going to be a ton of cards that are going to have, like, really good ETB. So, like, Whisper's probably not great. We can probably cut another 4. Let's see. So we got a lot of 4s. So we got Ancient Craving, Ariel, Baird, Conqueror's Galleon, Day of Destiny, which we want, Heliod, Sure's Familiar, Josu Vess. Josu Vess is probably going to be kicked as many times as I can possibly make that happen. So he's more like a 10 than a 4. Master Tactician, you say? Yeah, that one's pretty weak overall. Probably just want to cut that. You're probably right. It is expensive mana ramp, but when we've got like Evening Star, Obnixilus, Elbrus, Primordials, Shieldred, Teysa, we got enough that I think it's okay. Yeah, like this is enough. This is 63 cards now. So I think we're okay with this. Let's just take a quick peek at the pictures. Ancient Craving, Anafenza. Ariel's like okay. It's not a night deck anymore, so that could be one that's cut for something else. You're not wrong, Warpath. What mana rocks do I have? I have Darksteel Ingot, Gilded Lotus, Mind Stone, Signet. I have the two monuments and the sword that are sort of. That's basically it. So we could cut Ariel, maybe one or two others for a little bit more ramp, more rocks. Yeah. What else is there in black-white? Hedron Archive. Danithet also doesn't make a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, it's a 2/2 legendary first strike vigilance lifelink. So yeah, we got Signet. Got Orzhov Signet. So we probably can cut. We can cut Ariel. I guess Danitha's fine to cut. Just need to figure out what else we can put into a black-white. Let's do Commanders, Orzhov, popular cards, staples, Signets. Could put Crypt Gas. I know somebody suggested that earlier. I mean, what else is good ramp? We don't have a Solemn in there. I think I have Gilded Lotus in here already. GH. Yeah, Gilded Lotus is already in here. Blind Obedience is not in the deck currently. We could put that in. That would be a good one. Commander Sphere is a bit too much, I think. Blind Obedience 0.01. Commander's Sphere. Yeah, it's 2.18. Mortify we've already got in there. Crypt Ghast. Probably just makes the cut. So we can cut those two. All right, so let's go back. All right, so Anafenza. How much is Cabal Stronghold? I don't know. Is it Cabal Stronghold? Or is it Cabal's Stronghold? Doesn't look like it's in. It's just the one. 0.06. Did I spell it wrong? I did. 0.09. So yeah, that's kind of a maybe. I mean, it's a land, so it's whatever. All right, so let's kind of glance through this once more. So we have Eiley, Baird. I like Baird. It's a good medium between like a medium creature and a having Windborn Muse. Drana's Elbrus. Can you color check it? Yeah. That is pretty easy with this program or this website. Gives you the mana distribution. Let's see what we're at now. So it's split 52-48 percentage. So it's 39 and 36. So it's actually a little bit more white than black at this point. Still have 24 drops. Hey, Mino. So Darian says Beansai. Could be okay. Yeah, I don't think we want a Cabal Stronghold. I don't think it's worth it at this point. Since we're split and it's a little bit more white than black. Oof. I like running Stronghold and Coffers mainly if I'm also running Urborg. So that's kind of why I'm hesitant to run it anyway. Okay, so this is like okay. It's very heavy on the 4 drops. Very heavy on the 4 drops. I think it's okay to start looking at lands. Urborg's only 0.01. Whew. That's Urborg, not Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. I think that's the issue. That's original Urborg, right? All right, so we can look at Temple. 0.04. Ooh, that's way too much. Yeah. Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth is 1.53, just so we know. But Jukabog has gotten really expensive, right? Yep. Well, I guess 0.09 still on here. I just know that it's been creeping up in paper. Fetid Heath is 0.52. Vault. .05. Shambly Event's probably a little too... 0.28 anyway, it's probably too expensive. Basilica. Okay. Tainted Field. 0.13. So it's a little high. We'll keep an eye on it. Shizu Death Storehouse. Is that still... Is that even... 0.10. That I think I would want over Tainted Field. Gives your legendary creature fear. Target legendary creature. That's just cute. Untedake, the Cloud Keeper. 0.2. Oof. Guildgates, Evolving Wilds, and Terramorphic, and then just basics. Yeah. I try and keep like a little bit of the budget, like 50 cents if I can for lands, just because it can get... They can be a little much. I kind of want the Untedake. That would be sweet to have. But it also could just hurt. Concealed Courtyard, probably too much. Probably spelled it wrong too. Nah. It's probably just too much. Whatever. Evolving Wilds, my good friend. Arch is okay. 0.99, really? Man. Field of Ruin, 0.59, jeez. Scrubland, whoa, that's so expensive. All it does is tap for one or the other. I don't think I need Reliquary Tower. Sealed is listed as 4 something. That's fair. Don't like Field of Ruin in EDH. What? Sanctuary. Westvale we already had. Mikokoro I don't think we'd need. Thawing Glaciers is eh. Orzhov Guildgate. Cool. So I think we have not Cabal Stronghold, but the rest. Alright, so let's see what this is total. Oh, we don't need the Arvad. We got 0.17 left. Cool. So we just go look at how much mana we have of each color already. While you're checking how much is Mazes in, Joda wants to know. Temple, yeah, Temple is always going to be an early drop. I have it in one of my decks right now, but I'm seriously considering taking it out. Alright, cool. So 52 to 48. And right now we're a little bit heavy on black, so we want plains. Swamp. 13 swamp. 14 plains. Probably cut one more there. Now let's see where we're at. We got the legendary deck. Cool, almost exactly. So that's what we got here. So my 4-drop's a little high. This deck is really going to take off once we hit 4. So I'm going to show you my face for a little bit, and I'm going to go get a deck version of this while I go to MTG Goldfish, because their export thing is way better that I've seen anyway. Maybe there's one on here. Maybe I'm just dumb and have not seen it. BB code, markdown. Nope, 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 nope. Embed code, embed code. No export. Is there not an export on deck stats? Doesn't look like it. That would be cool if I could get one. But I need to go grab this and export that and log into Magic Online and purchase the deck. It is about 7:15, so we're a little bit early. So if there's, we've got our first people. Who do we have today? Beanside, Phyrexian, Valdor. I think everybody's been, all those people have been in. Still do have 2 spots open for game 2 tonight, in case any subs want to join in. We definitely have 2 spots. So if